Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to send this message to the Quebec UNESCO Conference on the Internet and the Radicalization of Youth, Preventing, Acting, and Living Together. I would like to thank UNESCO and the government of Quebec for organizing this important and timely gathering. The current generation of young people is the largest the world has ever known. And while this young population offers a tremendous opportunity for development and economic growth, still, more than 600 million young people live in fragile and conflict-affected settings. Young people are often negatively portrayed either as victims or as perpetrators of violence. And rarely they are recognized for their essential role as influential peace builders or invited to participate in the processes that influence their daily lives and their futures. The good news here that in December 2015, the United Nations Security Council unanimously adopted Resolution 2250 on youth, peace, and security. This historic resolution urged member states to increase representation of youth in decision-making at all levels, recognizing that the threat to stability and development is posed by radicalization affects in the first place young people. So Resolution 2250, as we call it at the UN, ensures that young people are able to meaningfully participate in peace processes and conflict resolution. A month after the adoption of that resolution, the Secretary General presented his plan of action to prevent violent extremism. The plan promotes innovative practices to address the drivers of violent extremism and build support towards the rejection of violence. For example, the plan includes provisions to bring together young people, heads of international organizations, and heads of UN agencies in the discussion against violence extremism at the national, regional, and global levels. And the implementation of this plan will give youth a greater voice in decision-making at the local, national, regional, and international levels. The voices of young people need to be amplified to offset the rise of youth radicalization and extremism, particularly online. In order to translate Resolution 2250 into action, we must do more to invest in young people as community mobilizers and preventers of violent extremism and radicalization. So your conference is a great example of the existing initiatives to highlight the role of young people as messengers of peace within this broader context. Young people are important partners in peacemaking, policymaking, and decision-making. They also play a key role in preventing radicalization and ensuring lasting peace, because young women and men are the leaders and change makers of today, not only of the future. Call upon your government to stick to their commitments. I call on young people to inspire and empower your peers to stand up against violent extremism. Start constructive dialogue in your communities and join me in calling for collective action in ending violent extremism and including young people into meaningful and healthy dialogue. Internet is a powerful tool that our generation is privileged to have, and we need to fully utilize this tool in order to promote peace, tolerance, acceptance, and coexistence between all. So I truly hope that your conference will provide another important contribution to our discussion and will keep pushing this conversation forward. And I'm confident that by having all these partners gather in this room, by having all these young people who are united against this important cause, we'll be able to advance the cause of peace and counter violent extremism. So once again, thank you for your efforts, and I look very much forward to hearing the outcomes of the conference.